Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact, Perfecting My Account. As you know, this is a Genshin series where I go around and go through all my different characters and improve them little by little. So, for example, even though I have Yoimiya at level 90, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe work on her artifacts or talents to make her even better. So Yoimiya, oh shoot, don't go off the cliff. That would not be good. Yoimiya was my first ever DPS and also my first ever 5-star. And I just love her character so much, but I still love using her and absolutely adore her character design. Like, she's so cute. So without further ado, let's take a look at her character. So to start off, we have her at level 90. I actually have the Amos bow on her, and I have that level 90 fully maxed out. This is my only 5-star weapon on my entire account, and of course, it goes right to Yoimiya. Talents, we actually have her 10-10-10. I have her triple crowned. We love our girl Yoimiya. Even her burst, that really, it makes her be able to be viable as a support, but okay. And Constellation, C0. All my characters, or 5 stars at least, are C0, except for some of the standard ones. And then artifacts. Let's go ahead and move over to what in the world are you doing here? This is not the right... Who stole your piece, man? There you go. Okay. Why are they all Shimanawa? I don't know. I haven't touched her artifacts in years, probably since 2021, since I first built her. So we're gonna go ahead and look at her artifacts. These are literally the only thing we can improve for this entire video. So I'm going to be spending all my resin, all month, just in the emblem / Shimanawa domain. Just in the Inazuma domain. So let's go ahead and start. We have a 11.1% attack, 21.8% crit damage, and 4.5% energy recharge. And energy recharge is kind of a wasted stat on Yoimiya just because you really don't need it. You don't really need her burst. And then over here, we got the flower, a little bit better. Definitely a little bit better. We got 10% crit rate, which is pretty good. 25% crit damage, even better. And we got a little bit of elemental mastery, which you kind of want to, and you kind of want to proc elemental reactions with Yoimiya, even though her internalized cooldown is a little bit, what's the word when something's rigged but not in the opposite way? Nerfed, a little bit nerfed. Now we're gonna go ahead and go over to the sands. We got 20% crit damage, energy recharge, again, wasted stat, not the greatest, what we got. And then boom, power damage bonus, 26.4%, 5.3% attack, again, not the greatest. I have not touched her artifacts since like 2021. I've not messed with her at all. And then here, let's not look at this one. Oh wait, can I change it? Okay, it's okay, we're gonna level it. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Not at all, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, please, crit damage, crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. Yes, thank you. Now, I do not mind if you go into Elemental Mastery. I would prefer crit damage. I would greatly prefer crit damage. But if Elemental Mastery is what you can give me, that's okay. I would prefer crit damage, but I will take Elemental Mastery. That is not what I wanted. No. Dang it. It's sad though, because this is technically better than this one here. Defense. 24.1% 3 times. It went its defense 3 times. Okay, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Okay, now I don't feel so bad. No matter what it goes into, I'm leveling it all the way, so it really doesn't matter. Holy Mora. I forget how much more this uses. Okay, crit damage or crit damage or elemental mastery. Elemental mastery. Crit damage. I will take it. I'll take it. 16.3%. Much better than we had before, because before I think we had 0. 24% defense to now we have 16% crit damage instead. It is an off piece, but she did not have an off piece before. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Yeah. So let's start at the top. Attack a little over 2,500. Okay, perfect. Elemental mastery with that a little higher. Crit rate to crit damage ratio. Not bad. Not good for a DPS. Really not good for a DPS, but not bad. Like, let's look at Mualani. Her stats aren't even that good. But this is 92% because of the 40% bonus. 92% to pretty much 100% crit rate to 200% crit damage. And Yoimiya, she's trying her best. She's trying her best. That is why we are building her today and working on her. So for Friendship 10, so she's completely leveled. She just needs her artifacts. Artifacts a little bit more. I think it'd be great if I could get like a crit or crit damage bow, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I know like the rust. Yeah, I know rust is 9 point. It's attack. Which is better? Which is better? Is Amos bow better or is rust better? Because I see a lot of people running her with rust. Yeah, I see a lot of people running with a rust, which makes sense because increases normal attack damage by 40%. She doesn't do charge attacks. This is perfect for her. But it is a 4-star bow versus a 5-star bow. So I don't know what's better in that front. I'm getting distracted looking at the other bows. Like, look at stringless. So let's just go ahead and start and go for that Inazuma domain. Okay, I think we're good. If we got Zhongli, Kazuha, and Yelan. That's bad. That's really bad. That's been sitting at 200 out of 200 since 8 a.m. this morning. It is currently 1:30 p.m. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, jeez. I don't remember what this domain is. Oh, I have this guy for a reason. I forgot about him. I forgot about his shield. Don't die, please. Oh, and then we get a normal attack. Okay, we're hitting 9,000, 24,000, 13,000, 30,000, 30,000, 43,000. Not bad. 46,000, 15,000, 21,000. She's not bad. Crit damage. That's awesome. I don't need it, but that's awesome. And then HP, I can't really use that one. I kind of feel bad about. No! That is not what I meant to do in the slightest. Q. Let me have my Q. Thank you. Okay, and then one, and then let's go Yoimiya. I think the best bet is actually to do her burst and then do everybody else's things. Oh, don't die. Back in 2021, this was my team I always wanted. I always wanted to have Yoimiya with Yelan, with Kazuha, and with Zhongli. But back in 2021, their characters were a little bit different. Kazuha, Yelan, and Zhongli were a lot better characters than they are now. Not saying they're bad characters, they're still pretty good supports, but they were a lot better back then. HP, not what you needed. Okay, crit damage, not bad. It's also nice to farm the emblem domain just because of so many characters need it. And I'm really glad oh, shoot! I've done this 3 times now! How do I keep doing this? Okay, deep breath time. Q! There we go, good job, Zhongli. And then E! And then Q! And then we're gonna switch to Yoimiya. Oh, she's not done yet with her cooldown. That was a lot longer than I thought it would be. Pew, pew. Oh, I love seeing the numbers. It's kind of weird building a character, but having them already kind of built. I love watching the dude. No. 4. Q. There we go. I don't know. I love this game so much because I think I got burnt out from it when I first initially quit playing it. Please don't die, Yoimiya. I forgot to do anything with Yelan. That's okay. What if I ran her with Farina? What would happen then? I kind of want to try that. Okay, wait. No, I do this all the time. I click M. I click E. I don't mean to click E. I forgot. Isn't there a feature where you click somewhere and it's like recommended leveling? Training guide. Oh, wait. No, really? Yo, wait. Okay, I didn't read that at all. Oh, that's so cool. It tells you like what it's recommended. That's awesome. What was I doing again? I don't know. I'm way too used to Zhalonin now. Where like I love Kazuha. I do. He's like one of my favorite characters, and it took me forever to get him. But I'm at a point now where I've used Zhalonin so much with both Mulaney and Malvika that it's just easier for me to use her. Yeah, let's see what happens if I change the supports out. Okay, let's go in. So how do I want to do this? I think I want to do, we're gonna wing it. Farina, Q, E, 3, E, 4, I already messed this up. And then 1, then to go here. Okay, E, there we go. No, I want to attack something that will actually trigger. 12,000, 24,000, 33,000. Oh shoot, who's dying? She's dying. Okay, oh, you're gonna die, sweetheart. Let's think. You guys got this. Here you go. You figure that out. Zhalonin here. Oh, I forgot Zhalonin's a healer. Okay, I brought 3 healers. I just realized I brought 3 healers. Why did I bring 3 healers? Oh my gosh, I brought 3 healers and Yoimiya still died. I'm really bad at this game. And PC. See, I always click that. I click E all the time. It's fine. Everything is fine. So start. Okay. 2, Q, E, and then, oh, there we go. E, then here, because then I get a little bit of boost, and then go here, and then, nope, I want to go here. Okay, let's see. We got 16,000, 11,000, 26,000. Okay, not as good. 28,000, not as great as we wanted. What am I looking for? Oh! Attack! That's a goblet, though. We don't need that. Okay. Q, E, and then we're gonna go Q here. I mean, this might not be the best move, but we've made the move. And then 3, E. 13,000, 26, 34,000. Crit damage, but that's it. Defense. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Give me something better. Just a little bit better. I know I literally have all month in this domain. An entire month of resin. I haven't done the math yet on how much that is exactly, but it is quite a bit. Obtained. Oh, okay, we got 2 emblem. We got attack. Not great. Crit damage, but with a crit rate thing. That's not bad. I don't think I have anyone to use it on, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think okay, we're gonna use the burst. Oh, look at the sun setting. Oh, it's so pretty. Where's the nearest cliff? For the sunrise. No other reason. No, the sun's setting. No. But it's so pretty. So I'll be back in 30 days after I spend the rest of the resin. And we're back. Let's go ahead and see what we can upgrade. So she is level 90 with a 90 ammo spell. Talents are maxed out. But for her artifacts, I have spent the entire month in the emblem domain. Let's see if we got anything good. This one looked pretty interesting. This one's pretty good. Other than the flat attack, it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and try to level it up. See if we can have it roll into crit rate and crit damage. Maybe. Dang it. Okay. This is the current one she has. So the current one she has is pretty good. It actually, I don't think we're doing anything better than this, because it quite literally just rolled into crit damage and crit. You know, we're not gonna try. We're gonna leave the flower as it is, because I don't think, even if this rolls into crit rate and crit damage every single time, it's still not better than this. Let's go ahead and move on to her feather. So the current feather she has, it could be improved. It definitely could be improved. Shenhe, oh my gosh, Shenhe. Why is Shenhe holding this? Hold on, 20, dude, Shenhe, why do you have that one? Yoimiya should get that one. Oh, that's solid. That one's not as good. This one right here is solid. If we can have it, maybe get EM as a 4th. Okay, I don't know what just happened. That was freaking me out. Oh, I called it! We got EM! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, and if we can get crit rate and crit damage every single roll, even attack percent, even 1 attack percent thrown in, but if we get crit rate and crit damage for every single roll, we'll be solid. That was our 1 attack percent. That was our 1 attack percent. Everything else will be crit rate. Crit rate. She needs crit rate. She really needs crit rate. I think she needs crit rate. She will get crit rate. She got crit damage. We're working our way up. We're working our way up to crit rate. We're working on our way up to crit rate. One more here. We got crit rate. We will get crit rate. We will get crit rate. I promise. Next row right here, we got crit rate. Okay, we're done. No! Dang it. It's okay. Let's compare. Which one's better? Okay. This one's hard. So she's gonna lose some crit damage. She probably loses 5% crit damage, but she does gain some crit rate and some EM. I don't know if that was the right move. Oh, this one could be good if it rolls all into crit rate. I want to try this one. This one looks really good. It's gonna get a 4th stat of crit damage, and then we're gonna keep going. No, okay. This one's gonna get a 4th stat of crit rate, and then we're gonna keep rolling. Oh, I called it. I called it. Okay, if this rolls into crit rate and crit damage every single time, then we're... Why am I still upgrading it? It rolled into defense already. Okay, we got crit damage. Okay. Why am I still rolling it? Okay. It looks great. It looks great in theory. Ignore the defense. It looks great in theory. It looks great in theory. Just ignore. I have a whole lot of feathers. That's splendid. This one doesn't look bad if you ignore the middle. I feel like a lot of them are like not bad if you ignore everything else. If this rolls crit damage. Right. Dang it. The problem is I have already a decent feather, so the ability to upgrade anything is greatly diminished. No. I think we gotta steal Shenhe's. Why? Hold on. Okay, so what does she lose? Oh, the attack is pretty much exactly the same. So she keeps the attack. She gains very little crit rate. She gains crit damage. What does she lose? Oh, she only loses at like 56 EM. Shenhe, I'm stealing it. I'm sorry. We got better. We didn't technically upgrade it though. We kind of stole it from Shenhe, but like it's technically better than it was. This could use work. This one could use work. Actually, 20% crit damage on an attack. That's not bad. How many attacks do I got? Right here. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, if we get crit, we need a 4-1. Okay, energy recharge. Okay, I mean, I would rather roll into energy recharge than like flat attack. If we get crit damage, no. Crit rate on this one. Crit rate on this one. Crit rate. I need 2 stats. No. Okay, nope, not that one either. These all suck. All of these suck. I spent so long in this domain, and this is the best you can give me. I spent so long in this domain. I need crit damage. No, you're not crit damage. Oh, that one's not good. That one's just EM. Yeah, that's nothing. Dude, is that all the, okay, is there any, yeah, they're all, maybe this could be the off piece. We might use an off piece for this one. We'll come back to the sand. Maybe we'll use the artifact thing on a sand. It's a bit of a waste, but I need a good one. Pyro damage, okay, this one's not bad. And then is this the off piece? Yeah. What is it? No, go back, come back. What is your ratio? Yeah, not great. Pretty much 70 to 170. So she needs more crit rate right now. Her energy recharge, we're just not gonna look at the energy recharge. I think this one's it's a pretty good on piece. Like, what would the other options be? We're gonna remove the filters. Remove all filters. Boom. And then, like, what do we got? This one? No, this one's still better. This one? What? D-Luke! Why? D-Luke is level 20 right now. Why is he holding on to this? I'm not judging. I'm just asking. This one's actually probably better because it's more crit rate. It lowers the crit damage kind of significantly, but it would balance out that ratio better. No, I think this is our best bet just because this needs to be an off piece because I don't get very lucky with these ones. And then the sands, I guess I can't change it. Oh my gosh, is that it? I spent a month worth of farming. I mean, I get, like, it kind of shows that you get diminishing returns after a while. Like, you can spend, like, hours in a domain, and then it won't give it to you. 3 crit rate. We got crit. Oh, wait a minute. This one's promising. This is why you double check stuff. This one's not. This one's promising. If this can roll into crit damage every single time, it's probably worth to replace. If it can roll into crit damage every other time, no, we're not. Hey, touch defense. We're not touching that one again. It looked so good in theory. It looked good in theory. It looked good in theory. Wait, it could still be better. If it rolls into crit damage the next 2 times, it could still be better. Maybe if it rolls into the last, I quit. It rolled into every single stat except crit damage. If it rolled into crit damage, I could have replaced it. Cause look, this is when I lose what? A little bit of elemental mastery, which is fine. But like I would have gotten, like it would have matched the crit damage ratio. It would have been perfect. No, I want to redo. I want to RNG redo. I want to redo. Maybe this one, the 4th stat will be crit damage, and then we'll roll into crit damage every time. And then we'll roll into crit damage every time. And we will roll in right into crit damage every single time. And we will roll into crit damage every single time. And we will not roll into crit damage every single time. We will not roll into crit damage. I need to stop. I'm losing more fast. It was so close. It was so close. It was so close. It was so close. Actually, let's look at what we lose. We lose a little bit of elemental mastery, but it gain attack %. We have the same amount of defense. We won't lose defense. We don't have to worry about that. We lose 5-ish, a little bit less than 5, like 4.7, 4.8. We lose a little tiny, minuscule little bit of crit damage, like less than 5% of crit damage. But it's on set. It would be on set. Okay, we're switching it. And I that was unlikely. That was very improbable and unlikely. And we can't roll any. We rolled everything to 20. We were like, I'm going to make sure we roll everything that we can. That one's definitely probably better. But do you know what that means? That means we can have an off-piece sands. We can have an off-piece sands. Let's go. Is this the move? Probably not. But oh, that looks pretty. That one looks pretty. That one looks really pretty. Ka-ching! What? Ka-ching? Ka-ching? Why? Ka-ching? You might be level 70. Why are you holding that piece? I'm not judging. I'm applauding you, if anything. I'm just gonna steal it, likely. If this rolls into crit every time, this is the one. If this one rolls into crit every time, this is the one. If this rolls into crit every other time, this is the one. There we go. Now we need crit damage. Just a little bit of crit damage to replace it, please. I need to stop leveling these up. Oh, crit damage. Okay. Okay, let's compare them. We lose crit damage. We lose quite a bit of crit damage. And we lose any energy recharge we might have had previously. You know, that might not be the move. Let's switch it. Just to see. She still has the 4-piece. Splendid. Let's look at the stats. 80 to 160. That's a better ratio. But she has 0 energy recharge. It's a better ratio, but she has 0 energy recharge. I don't use her burst. I just like, because it really doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess it's... I feel like the 0 energy recharge is bothering me. That's like the only thing. The only thing is the absolutely 0 energy recharge. But the ratio is a little bit better. 79 to 156. Okay, it's not a total bust. I feel like we can try again. Let's compare these. Which one's better? Sorry, Ka-ching. Yep, I'm sorry. There we go. I think we fixed it. Ooh, it looks a little bit prettier now. Now it's like a perfect 80, 160. Like it actually has the directions. We still don't have any energy recharge, but it's better. Why is my off-piece my sands? Because this is the best sands you got otherwise. But I didn't lose any crit damage. Same 20.2. That's good. I only lost that little bit of energy recharge, but I think it's worth it. All right, now, after a month worth of farming, here are her current artifacts. We've got, where's the flower? Flower, 25% crit damage, 10% crit rate, and 23 elemental mastery. This is a good piece. This piece did not change. Actually it did. I stole it from Shenhe. This is what it was before. This is what it is now. It's a pretty big difference, pretty good jump. So that's great. I mean, I stole it from Shenhe. Don't know if that counts, but I'm counting it. The feather? Oh, I was like, why are we not stealing all Shenhe's pieces? Shenhe, why do you have such good pieces? I don't have a cryo DPS. I just built Shenhe for fun. I can't remember if this was one we had already or if we upgraded it. I don't know. That one, this is a pretty piece. This piece is really pretty. These two pieces, I really don't think I can get any better than that. I mean, I probably could. Like, instead of, no, this one actually can't get much better than that. Other than like if I had like attack percent instead of attack flat. But that was a pretty good piece. And this one, yeah, it would have only been better if it rolled into crit rate instead of attack percent, and also if HP was something like EM. I'll take it though. That's a pretty good piece. Yeah, EM, okay. And now the sands. We went from this, which is not bad, but we got like a whole 10%, 12% actually extra crit rate. This is probably the best I'm gonna get, and I stole it from Kaching. Again, I don't know if that counts. Like, pretty much every piece we've upgraded so far, we've stolen from another character. But it's okay. This one we have not changed. This one we have. This one we have. I think this is the only piece we got. When we first rolled it, it was not promising. And when we finished rolling it, it still wasn't promising. But it allowed us to change and steal Kaching's piece. So technically we upgraded Yoimiya. Like, I technically think that she's a much prettier ratio now. Like her max age, she's like a bomb. You barely touch her, she will explode, she will die, unfortunately. She's a little flower. Attack, I think that's pretty decent base attack. I need something to compare it to. Shenhe, oh, Shenhe still has more. Shenhe, what is with you? Why do you have like, you have a 565 base attack on the weapon, you have a 600. Does she get like bonus attack? No, I don't think. Oh, does she scale off of attack when you level her? I thought Yoimiya did that too. Shimonawa's attack. Oh, that could be it. That's where she could be getting a little more attack percent. But her artifacts are really good for no freaking reason. Like, they're really good for no freaking reason. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Like, look at her artifacts. Like, what? There's no reason to have these on a Shenhe. What is going on? When I get Skirk is gonna be out of this world. My Skirk. Okay, I have Shenhe. She's completely maxed out. She's an R5 Lance. I love Shenhe, like one of my favorite characters. I love her character design. She's so pretty. I love the white hair. I love the cranes. I love cranes so much. But come on, where are you? I just recently got Escoffier, right? So I have Escoffier, which I need to build. I have her ready to go. Not ready to go. I have her I need to build. But I have her. Farina, I have a pretty good Farina if I do say so myself. But her artifacts are pretty good. Like, this is a tangent. We're going on a tangent, but look at that crit damage. Look at that crit damage on my Farina. And look at that piece. Look at that piece right there. And look at and then look at that, oh. Okay, her first two pieces are crazy. And then talents. I didn't crown them? Oh my gosh. They will be crowned, I promise. I even got enough to make sure I could crown them. Oh, that's why I ran out of Walker flowers. I will. I promise I will. So once Skirk comes, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. And then I have Yelan, which I heard you could also use, but I'd rather use like Shenhe or something if I can. But back to Yoimiya, the actual point of this video. That was a tangent. I'm so sorry, Yoimiya. She looks upset, but she's so cute. I love her character. She was my first 5-star. If I would declare myself as like a main or anything, I think I would be a Yoimiya main. I don't use her as much as I want to in like Abyss and stuff, but that's just because I can't, because she is like a single target. But when I can use her, I love her. I love her so much. She's genuinely my favorite character in the game so far. I love her character design, the little bow in the back. I love red. I think that's like genuinely one of my favorite colors. And I love her character design, like especially like the little tattoos here. I love it. Finally, here's our final build. Her details are blah, 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 blah. We got a much better, a pretty, I don't know. I like that crit ratio, 80 to 160. It's pretty. I don't know. I like it. It's pretty. Energy recharge, we're not going to worry about. Ammo bow, I know that technically an R5 rust is better, but I don't have an R5 rust. I think I have an R1 rust. Yeah. Out of everything, the biggest boost to her damage is probably going to be to change her weapon out to something else. Like if I would get her signature or like an R5 rust, I think that would actually be better than Ammo bow. This is what we got right now, so we're rolling with it. Talents, we got 10 to 10. Perfectly maxed out. Constellations, I love her constellation with the fish, it's so cute. I was gonna go for her constellations with the Inazuma Chronicle Wish, but like, they're not really good. Like this one has to do with her burst. Like they're not very good. Maybe C6 is decent, but every other constellation building up to that is not great. So I think her biggest boost in damage, would be her her weapon if I would get her signature, or an R5 Rust, or a 5-star that's a little bit better than Ammo Bow, which Ammo Bow isn't bad, but it's like Ganyu's weapon, I feel like. So that is her current build. Let's go ahead and go to the Emblem main to see what her damage difference is. Where are you? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? All right, here we go. What if I look at the recording really quickly? Nope, wrong button. I'm gonna go to the recording really quickly to see what her max damage was before. 46,000? Oh my gosh. 27,000? Okay, that's crazy. She had a critical hit of 46,000 in the beginning footage. We might not have upgraded. I don't know if the upgrades that she went under is gonna go much higher than that, but we're gonna try. Now this is Yoimiya we're talking about. We got this, we got this. 3, E, up, down, 2. Oh wait, she doesn't have her burst. Come on, Yolande. There you go. No! Dang it, I messed up. I really messed up, didn't I? 3, Q, 1, E. Okay, what do we got? We got 8,000, we got 20,000, we got 35,000. Come on, 35,000. Oh, okay, I feel like right now she's like, oh, hello? Q! Oh my gosh, she actually had enough. Oh, what are we looking for? Oh, there you are. Hello, bonk. We're gonna use Yolande. Wait, and then we got Kazuha. Oh wait, and then Yoimiya. I feel like as of right now, it just looks more consistent. If I would say anything, we're gonna use original. Okay, what do we got? 8,000, 16,000, 35,000. Okay, that's actually not bad. Because when I was looking in the recording, like back at it, it was more like, it had a lot of, like, there was a lot of lower numbers. It was like consistently like 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. Oh my gosh, you got a 46,000 out of nowhere. So like, I think she's definitely better than she was before. Yeah, Yoimiya, I definitely improved upon her. She's definitely better than before. How much better than before? That's a good question. You can only go so far when you have maxed out talents, maxed out level, weapon, no matter what it is, maxed out. It's really only the artifacts that we worked on, and we only changed like 2 or 3 of them. It'd go from like a 15% added bonus of crit damage to a 20% crit damage. So again, it just kind of made her more consistent, but I'm really glad I finished building her. I think she is, if any of my characters, she is my current main. I love her so much. Since I first got her all the way back like in 2022, 2023, whenever she came out. Actually, we can check this. When did she come out? 2021. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Alrighty, well that will be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I see you in the next one on Perfecting My Account. Bye.